those of you that are in America, it is coming up to the Sephora VIB sale where you can get up to 20% off everything at Sephora. So I thought I would do a little video just giving you guys my kind of top recommendations for the upcoming sale. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Firstly, this look is coming. It is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette on my eyes and the Natasha Denona My Dream lip trio on my lips. If you're wondering, it is coming next week. Now, I wasn't going to do one of these videos originally because honestly, if you're like me and follow a lot of beauty YouTube, your kind of YouTube subscription feed gets kind of pumped with a lot of Sephora VIB content over the next couple of weeks, which is fine. I mean, it obviously gets the views, otherwise people wouldn't do them, right? But a lot of people, like the majority percentage of people that watch my channel is actually from America. So I did want to just do a quick little one of these videos for you guys that are coming into the sale. I'll have all the details on the screen for you guys. I'm sure you've already seen it. If you're in America, you're probably already all across it. One other quick thing before we get into these recommendations is I will have an affiliate link down below in my description box for the Sephora US site. I actually have a list of kind of shops, I guess, like Cult Beauty, Nordstrom, Sephora AU, Sephora US, Selfridges, all that kind of stuff in my description box. They're in every description box. So if you ever do feel like supporting my channel, you can shop through those links and I do get a small amount of commission back on any purchases you may make. You totally do not have to use them at all. No stress, but if you would like to support my channel, it's free for you, it doesn't cost you anything extra or anything like that, then I truly appreciate it. Let's get into this. Alright, I actually have a lot of lip products and stuff that actually, you know what I want to talk about first is I want to talk about these two palettes because I feel like these palettes are probably on everyone's list. And it is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette and the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. So, here's the thing. Yes, I recommend both of these palettes, okay? If you don't have them and you want them, mine are grubby because I've been using them. I did give them a bit of a clean. One of you guys commented and was like, maybe when you show palettes, you could just give it a little wipe over because they are like high-end. And I was like, that's a really fair, valid piece of feedback. I'm just super lazy. But I've done it because I think that's a valid piece of feedback. Anyway, this is a beautiful palette. And then this is what the Empowered one looks like. I know you guys want a 3 looks 1 palette using the Empowered palette as well. The reason why it's not up yet, because normally I would do that really quickly and get it up after my review, is because I'm actually not feeling very inspired by this palette at this point in time and I just don't want to force myself into it. And that's being brutally honest. Now, here's the thing. Do I recommend both of these palettes? Yes, I do. With a caveat, because the quality of both of these palettes is really, really good quality. Truly, really good quality. You won't pick them up and, well, I don't think you will pick them up and think, wow, these suck, because I don't think that's the case. Here's the reason why I would recommend you pick these up. One, if you don't really have any Natasha Denona palettes, especially the midi palettes. So say you don't have glam, say you don't have retro, say you don't have bronze, pick this one up. Because it kind of encompasses those 3 palettes into the one for you, right? And then you can get a taste of whether or not, like, which color stories out of this palette that you gravitate towards more, and then maybe getting one of those midis like the glam or the retro or the bronze is worth your time. Or maybe this is enough for you and you don't need to pick up any of her other palettes. So if you don't own any of them, or you only own maybe say one of them, then pick this one up. If you own all of those midis and you're picking this up for, say, because everyone seems to have it and you think you need it, or a collection type purpose or anything like that, I don't really think you need it. I really don't, because with all of the midis, you really have all of these shades. They might be slightly different, ever so slightly, but they're kind of pretty much all the same, and you're better off getting more use out of the midis that you own. That's my personal opinion. Again, you do as you wish. Just remember, this is all my personal opinion. I'm not coming for you and your family. You do whatever makes your little heart happy, truly. That's just my personal opinion, okay? I'm going to link the 2 videos that I have, or the 3 videos I have using this palette down below for you guys in case you want more info on that. The Huda Empowered palette is the exact same story. Only pick this up if you don't own this color story, or this color story is just screaming to you in a way that you know you're going to get that much use out of this. Don't pick it up just because it's the new IT palette that everyone's talking about. It is beautiful quality. It is a beautiful color story. It is a beautiful palette. But a lot of the looks that you use with this palette, and this is the reason why I haven't done a 3 looks 1 palette, is because so many of these tones are so similar to each other in this palette. They're just like slightly deeper or slightly tweaked in some way, shape or form, that a lot of the looks you'll create with this will come out the same. They just will. Or you own all of these shades in your collection probably already, truly. And I love Huda, I love her larger palettes, but I just don't think that unless you don't have any of these shades, or you're just like dying to get your hands on this and you know you'll get a lot of use out of it, I just don't think you probably need it. So yeah, just be mindful of picking these 2 palettes up, because these color stories are things that you own already more than likely, but they've just been really hyped, and for good reason. Trust me, they are beautiful, beautiful quality, but I just don't know if you might need them. Just think about it before you just like manic buy them. Do you know what I mean? And this is coming from someone who sometimes manic buys, okay? I get it. I see. Also, caveat, there's no Pat McGrath Labs in here. There is no Pat in here. And do you know why? Because I recommend picking up Pat in her 30% off sales. 20% off is really nothing when you can get it for 30, sometimes even 35% off on the Pat McGrath Labs website directly. So that is what I recommend. She just finished a 30% off sale. Again, I always put them on my community tab when she has them. She'll have another one at Black Friday. I promise you, wait till then. Okay, starting from like order of application, I guess. I recommend the Haus Labs foundation. I really, really do. This is in the shade 110. Let me just double check this. I'm getting old and I can't see the bottom of this sticker. Why can't I see? Oh yeah, 110, light neutral. This is a brilliant foundation. Really, really nice. So that is the shade right there. I love this. Apparently, the skincare benefits that are in this foundation are like actually legit. You know how sometimes brands say, oh, there's skincare in here and it's a bit of a gimmick? This is apparently not a gimmick for this foundation. I follow a dermatologist on TikTok or something and he was talking about it. But aside from that, I just find this to be a beautiful foundation. I have combination sensitive skin, for those of you wondering. It doesn't break me out, smooths my texture, smooths my pores, is long wearing, is a little bit dewy or like hydrating. So if you have super combo oily skin, maybe give it a miss. But I think that this is such a good quality foundation. I'm like so surprised at how much I like it. Concealers. I think the only concealer you need to pick up personally, in my personal opinion, is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter concealers. I just can't get enough of this. I have the shade 2.7N and 2.1 because 2.1 is too light. 2.7 is usually pretty spot on for me depending on the shade of my skin, because I kind of fluctuate between summer and winter, and also sometimes I wear a fake tan. Is it 2.1? Yeah. So this one right here is 2.1, this one is 2.7 if you use me as kind of like a skin reference guide. I've used these in a ton of videos before, you would have seen them. So go and check through my channel if you want to see any of these products in use. But this is the only concealer I would ever need in my collection, even over Pat McGrath Labs. No lie. No lie. The powder I 100% recommend from Sephora right now is the Haus Labs Bio Blurring Powder. I have the shade Translucent. This is absolutely perfection. It is hydrating, it's smoothing, it's long wearing, it is really lovely on the skin. Again, if you have super oily skin, I would probably recommend something more like the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder or the Oma Beauty one. You might find this one a little bit hydrating for you, but if you have like aging skin or like experienced skin, let's call it, or you have normal to dry, or I find with my combo skin that this is really good. I think you'll really like it. This is honestly a really good powder and it's talc free. I still stand by the fact this is one of the best products, if not the best makeup product I've ever tried in my life. The NARS Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Laguna. This product is hands down, without a doubt in my mind, the best cream bronzer I have ever tried. It is so good. This thing blends itself. You don't need to work to put this product on whatsoever. It just blends. you just tap it onto the skin and it's somehow blended on there. It's so beautiful. It's so smoothing and blurring on the skin, long wearing. They have a great shade range. Highly recommend. If you haven't got it, seriously consider picking that one up, honestly. Surprisingly, I highly recommend the Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. Now, depending on your skin tone, of course, it's a shame she didn't bring out more of these to cater toward other skin tones. But if you think that this will suit your skin tone, I really like this. This cream highlight in the middle is so lovely and like non-texturizing on the skin. And then you have the powder highlight, which is really also beautiful, and then the lovely blush. Now the blush is actually like a cream to powderish type blush, more a powder, so it's actually really smoothing and like easy to apply on the skin. It's a beautiful kind of neutral berry pink, really lovely, especially for those of you coming into fall, but honestly pretty much for any day. And I really like this. I have never liked a Natasha Denona cheek product before, but this one has genuinely surprised me. I really love it. The other cheek product that I recommend that I just recently picked up is actually the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush Duo. So one on this shade, it is Marley Booze, and the other one is Peony Dropper. I believe they're new shades. I could be very wrong about that, but I think they are new shades. It's so good. I've never tried the Fenty Beauty cream blush formula before, and it's really lovely. It's actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. So pretty. So pretty. These shades are super lovely as well because you have this kind of like bright pink that adds that bubblegum pink pop, and then this one is actually, as you can see, a little bit more of a neutral pink on the cheeks. I really like this, and the color of this packaging is stunning. I'm actually going to pick up the lipstick packaging in this because I just can't get past this color. It's so gorgeous. So I actually really recommend this, especially if you're like me and you haven't tried the cream blush formula from Fenty before. I think this is a really good opportunity to try it, and you can try a couple of shades. I'm going to give an honorable mention to the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette as well, because I did a little mini review of this and genuinely I'm shocked at how much I like it. I just really love how buildable this blush formula is, but caveat, it's very buildable, you guys. So if you want a really quite pigmented product, you're not gonna like this. But if you're like me, who tends to go a little bit heavy-handed on the blush, and you just want something really buildable, then you will actually love this product. And the highlights are really smoothing and natural. So the highlight is actually what I'm wearing on my face today. Stunning. So yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity to pick up something that's incredibly beautiful, that's got incredibly beautiful packaging, but actually the product as well inside matches. It's really stunning. Another cheek product is the Saie Super Glowy Gel. This stuff is so good, but I'm going to put a picture of it right here because this is actually what I recommend potentially if you want to try this. Is this little holiday gift set where they've actually got a new shade of this, and I am going to pick it up off Cult Beauty myself because that's where we can get Saie from in Australia, is Cult Beauty. I just love this stuff. It is incredible on the skin. It is so like natural. It just melts into the skin. It goes really well over powder, under powder. I use it as a primer. Sometimes I mix it into like a matte foundation to add a bit of glow. I think this is really worth the hype. It's such a great product. Again, I have I have combo sensitive skin, doesn't break me out, doesn't make me oilier. Love it. Can't rave enough about it. Now, if you have your eye on the new Tom Ford Cream Quads, so this is Velour's Khaki. I have a video on this that I'll try and remember to link down below for you guys. And then this one is Violet Sateen, which I will also link a video that I did on this one down below for you guys. This is your time to pick them up because you're going to get 20% off. I have not seen the cream quads from Tom Ford go on sale anywhere else. I really haven't. I could be very wrong about that, but I haven't seen them go on sale anywhere else. I think people are really liking the formulas, but also they're really new. So like even the rose quartz and like rose topaz and smoky quartz ones, I haven't seen them on sale anywhere either. Again, could be very wrong about that. So, you know, this is the kind of ticket item that like 20% off really does kind of make it a significant purchase and could get you over the line if you're wanting to try this, or if you know that these are like 100% a buy for you, then definitely take advantage of a 20% off sale for them because they are pricey little friends, but I do really like them. Two eyeliners that I recommend. You guys see me use this eyeliner all the time. It is the Melt Cosmetics Slick Waterline in Olive. Get it. If you like it and you think this will suit your color store, your skin color, sorry, your skin tone, get it. It's so good. It doesn't irritate the waterline or anything, and it adds such a cool little pop of like color to most looks. That's like quite surprising, but it really adds something to a look. Can't recommend it enough. And then the other one is this one from Charlotte Tilbury, the Exaggereyes double-ended eyeliner. So one side is champagne, one side is black. You guys see me use this nearly every video. I love it. Again, really good for sensitive eyes, and because it's dual-ended, so it has the champagne and the black there. Great value and just such a good quality eyeliner to pick up. Like these kind of staple products at that 20% off can't go. I have a heap of lip products, so let's just get the really obvious one out of the way. The Natasha Denona My Dream Lip Trio, so this new one that she released, I recommend all three. If anything, the lip liner and the lipstick, and then if one, the lipstick for sure. Like, I mean, obviously depending on your skin tone, but I just don't think you'll regret it. It's the lip combo that I'm wearing on my lips right now. If you want to see what it looks like on me, you've seen me use it nearly every single video on my channel since I picked it up. And it is honestly, if I had to give up all my lipsticks, I would. If I only had to keep that trio, I'd be okay, because it is that good, seriously. Makeup by Mario. I really like his lip products. I know that his lipstick in particular is kind of controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. Here's my thing with his lipsticks. He's actually just got these new little mini duos out with a mini lip liner and a mini lipstick, and I recommend those because, you know, how often do you go through a lipstick? Maybe a lot for you, but I think minis are always a good option. So this is the shade Sierra, which is like a peachy color. And then I have a lip liner in the shade Toasty, which is like a deep brown. And then I have a lip cream in the shade Muted Mauve, which swatches a lot deeper than what it actually looks like on the lips. So just keep that in mind. So Muted Mauve, Toasty, and Sierra. So here's my thing. His lipsticks are like the Givenchy Sheer Velvets. If you don't like that like almost powdery type feeling on the lips, you won't like his lipsticks. If you have tried the Givenchy Sheer Velvets and you like that formula, you'll really like these. So I personally really like these. I think his lipsticks are absolutely lovely, and same with his lip liner. Little bit drier than say like a Charlotte Tilbury, okay? But it is incredibly opaque and it is not gonna budge on your lips. And I also like that on the other end, you get this little lip brush as well. So I really, really like those. And then this lip cream surprised me the most. I'm actually gonna do a Makeup by Mario brand deep dive because, and that's the reason why I've got all of these Mario products. I just haven't had time yet to film it, but I picked this up just because I wanted to try nearly one of every of his products. Didn't expect to like it and absolutely blew me away. This is a great lip product. It is not a liquid lipstick. It is not long wearing. You need to reapply it throughout the day because it is a lip cream. But in saying that, it's gorgeous because it is so nourishing and like hydrating on the lips. So it doesn't have that liquid lip feel. And the shade is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful on the lips as well. And actually a shout out to the Makeup by Mario Golden Nude Lip Gloss. This over the top of any nude lip is chef's kiss. Truly, chef's kiss. Can't stress that. This is such a good lip gloss. And lastly from his lip products is the Mario Moisture Glow Lip Serums. Any shade, just pick a shade that you like. I've had 3. This is my last one left standing. I love them. They're out of stock in our Sephora. As soon as they come back, I'm buying a heap of them. I love them. I love them. But they do have that kind of slight tingle, like not like a mint. It has a slight mint feeling. So if you don't like that, don't pick them up. but I personally love them, and they're actually nourishing on the lips. Like, you genuinely feel like they're like a lip serum instead of them just like, sometimes those lip plumpers can be a bit drying on the lips, but they are not. Home stretch, Lawless Forget the Filler Plumping Glosses. I recommend these. She has some new shades in them as well. Such a beautiful plumping gloss. Doesn't feel tingly or minty or any spicy or anything like that on the lips, but I do find they plump my lips. I really do. I like the shade Rosy a little bit more than Velvet, but this is a great formula. If I could get these in Australia, I would hands down pick up other shades. I really want the, is it Vanilla Cherry or the Cherry shade? I want that one. So eventually I'll pick that up one day. And then, you know, I love the Tower 28 glosses. They just released this holiday bundle right here. I recommend that. I've already picked it up myself from Revolve. And I picked up their mascara. I just haven't tried their mascara enough, like, or I haven't got it yet to try to recommend, but I can recommend their glosses, and this bundle is the way to go. Trust me. Their glosses are so good. They are a lip jelly, so they're not like a sticky feeling, but they're also not like a lip oil feeling. Kind of feels like a lip balm with a little bit of water and juice and lip gloss. It's a weird formula, but I love them. They're amazing. I've gone through like 5. So I think that is enough recommendations for you guys for now. Obviously, if I have any like mid-year favorites, end-of-year favorites, like full face of holy grails or anything like that on my channel, I still stand by all of those recommendations. If I haven't, I would have updated in a video, but if I've said something's a favorite, it's a favorite. Do you know what I mean? So I have a lot of other recommendations, but I tried to pick products that are either newer to my collection or newly released, because I know that a lot of people use this time to also pick up those like new releases. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful or fun or enjoyable in some way, shape or form for you guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking of picking up in the Sephora sale if you are shopping it, and the rest of us around the world will just watch on. And live vicariously through you guys, I guess. Now, if you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps my channel out so much. And other than that, I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.